I like that. I like that. It's not an Uma. Get to the clopper now. I'm a clop, you idiot. There's a lot. I guess a lot of them would just be like that. That could be sick, man. That could be sick. What happened to trapezoids, man? They used to be so big, I haven't seen them in a while. You know, I will say I haven't seen as many trapezoids. I don't know if the trapezoids were really that big to begin with, now that I think about it. Is putting in work in the NHL, no doubt about that. Flag of Kuwait sends its regards. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Least favorite shape. Honestly, you might hate this one. I don't like to draw octagons. It's so hard to draw an octagon in a small space without having it look like a hexagon or a circle. So I'm going to say octagon, even though I enjoy seeing them out, you know, in public, like a stop sign. Best way to cook salmon? Dishwasher. Are people still doing that? People still posting videos about like how to cook salmon in your dishwasher? Or like on the fucking engine block of your car or some shit like that. It's underrated. No, there's a big conceptual problem with dishwasher salmon, man. There's a huge problem with it. I want to do my dishes after I eat dinner. I don't want to run the dishwasher full of dishes and some salmon, and then when the dishwasher's done, I'm like, it's time to eat, and then there's new dishes because I ate the salmon. Make the salmon before. I'm not meal prepping in my dishwasher, bro. That's just honestly psychotic. 2 dishwashers, now we're talking. Second dishwasher might be the play. Give me a second here, I'm clicking. Give me a second, I'm clicking. Majorel McQueen, people, Majorel McQueen. We love her. She's good at medium, she's good at longs, she's got a great ult. The people love to say it's tea time when McQueen's on the case. We're Terrathing Rice Shower, we're Terrathing Special Week. And Nishi No Flower, what is she? Is she a pony? I don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. El Condor Pasa as well. Yes, El Condor Pasa. They're saying Ogre Cap is a dirt merchant. NL, have you seen the videos of the guy who goes to the Amish community and tries to convince them that there's a zombie outbreak? Okay, that's sick as fuck. That's awesome. I have not seen that. Can I get like a Cliff Notes on that?
You must prepare! The zombies are coming! Have you guys heard about the zombies? No. They're headed this way. Yeah, you guys gotta prepare. You have about 2 to 3 days. Get all the water you need, vegetables, and just, I'd say barricade the houses, okay? You guys need to tell the townspeople! You guys only have 3 days until the zombies arrive!
Do the Amish even know what zombies are? 22nd century Amish community that still codes apps by hand? He showed them the AI Cat Olympics and they were impressed. Damn, that's true. I guess like the Amish really have like limited defense to AI generated content, huh? I mean, even my parents are falling for them now and then. They've been on the internet for like 30 years, man. Not tweeting anymore? Is it because of Elon? Yeah, it's because, no disrespect to anybody that's still on X and posting, but you guys saw that he did a Nazi salute, right? That was kind of like, probably should have gotten off earlier, but that was pretty much like the last straw. Also, I take all my advice online these days from Japandroid's first album. Post nothing. I was on Twitter first, he can leave. Yeah, but he did a Nazi salute on stage. I think you should leave. I think if I got to the restaurant and like a bunch of people started throwing Nazi salutes, I wouldn't be like, well, I was here first. I'd be like, I gotta get the hell off of this Nazi restaurant, man. Get me out of here. I can't be here. They're gonna think I'm one of them, man. Blue Sky might be worse. I don't know if I go that far. It was nice. The best part of Twitter was being tapped into people who are really funny and have like genuine, like clinical level mental illness. You don't see those people outside. And that actually is a humor debuff. Like it's a comedy debuff. Some of the funniest people on the planet are also hobbled by like some serious mental issues, and an environment like Twitter was where they could thrive. And I was loving reading their posts. They were amazing. I don't mean amazing to make fun of. I mean like, I think you have to be a little sick to come up with some of the tweets that I would consider foundational, like, load-bearing elements of Twitter comedy. So I would, like, in principle, I miss that. I wish there was a TikTok app without endless scrolling. You should delete the app from your phone. I'm becoming annoying about it, but, like, what is it doing for you? I don't even care, honestly, if it's a national security risk, man. It doesn't bother me at all. It's bad for your brain. Like insanely bad for your brain. This is like, I think it's changed bigly when I became a parent, because if, like, your kid uses an iPad for 2 seconds, they're like, cooked, Gen Alpha's cooked, Gen Alpha's cooked. And meanwhile, I'm like, fucking my Gen, which I guess is Gen Y, for the purposes of this bit, and Gen Z are all like, time to watch 90 minutes straight of just, like, fucking garbage, like, sent directly into my fucking optic nerve, man. This game, on the other hand, though. This game, on the other hand. This is what it's all about, man. I'd love to see a gold. I don't think that's gonna happen, though. Never mind! I guess it was guaranteed, now that I think about it. Who's this? Super Creek. She's super creaky. So I don't think I've ever done a Super Creek. Well, maybe I have. It's hard to do a Super Creek run, because you don't get to use the Super Creek support card. The heck is Goo Goo Babies, man? Goo Goo Baby, apparently? It's a Super Creek thing. Alright. You ever play Goo Goo Babies with your life on the line? I'm just gonna chill on that one. I'm not gonna say anything about that one. So every time I say something, the market of people playing this game who love edgy humor don't seem to love edgy humor when they themselves are required to reflect on their own behavior and perhaps find some humor in that. But that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I love dark humor MFers when somebody makes a joke about a 33-year-old man watching anime. Love the game. Hard to watch it work when you're playing it. I sympathize. I understand, man. A lot of people get hard watching this, and they do not like when I point it out. They say it's not like that, but then look at the Super Creek art and tell me that they didn't know what they were doing, man. That's all I'm asking you for. I'm not asking you to apologize for it. You know, you are who you are. I'm asking you to be honest about it. That's all I'm saying. I'm asking you to be honest about it. I really believe in this joke I have, but nobody is laughing or getting it. You've had some messages in chat. There's been a lot you posted where I've read it and then been like, I'm not going to read that out loud. I don't think it's fit for the stream. But then I think I read one of your messages yesterday, and I was like, that was pretty funny. Wait, it got so many +2s, it's already gone. Fish cigarette. Me in the reincarnation lobby, I think I might be the goat. Okay, I see. Chat, can I level with you? Fish cigarette, don't listen. All these +2s, is this like when a kid's movie gets like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes? And then you're like, wow, this must be like the best movie of all time. And then you look at the reviews and every single one is like 3 out of 5, which is just enough to get over the limit to be a red tomato instead of a green splotch. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's not that, like, Illumination Studios has been doing that for years, man. I hate Minions. They're almost as bad as Teletubbies. You know what this is to me? It's like 23-year-olds hating Minions is like when I was like 9 and we were all talking about how we wanted to kill Barney the purple dinosaur. It's like, it's not for you, man. It's for little kids. You don't need to have an opinion about Minions as someone who's like an adult paying taxes and stuff. Like it doesn't matter. It's not for you, man. Watching this game is how I imagine smoking meth feels. All right, take a picture of your room. How clean's your room? Many hands make light work. Give me some energy. Caught. It's not your fault, okay? You were just trying to add to the stream and now you're being punished for it, but it's like when people listen to like Jason Mraz and they go like, whoa, this dude was definitely high when he wrote this song. The sad thing is you're probably right, but like, he didn't have to be. I wonder what's going on r/meth. I haven't been in a while. God bless him. I don't think you should do meth. But every post on the r/meth subreddit is just like, I've been up for 2 days and I've already cleaned my whole house. What should I do now? Or looking for a jerk buddy in insert zip code. So I guess it seems like meth makes you whoa makes you very motivated to clean your house and jerk off, but not alone. I don't know. Good idea, meth cleaning service. I think it's a horrible idea because I think that the other thing, at least from Breaking Bad, the other thing I know about meth, when they need meth, they will steal something perhaps in your house in order to get it. Caveman YouTube comments be like, anyone still watching in year 0? Dude, social media would have went crazy when it was like New Year's Eve, year 1 incoming. They would have been like, what the fuck? Weren't we just in year 1? This shit is hard, man. We went 101? Like, who's driving this thing, man? On the bright side, you could reuse the glasses. You could ask Grok. I've been using an evergreen joke in Chibli's chat, which is whenever Chibli has a question, I type, here's a Grok prompt you can use. So Chibli will be like, how much caffeine is in a Coke Zero? And I'll say, here's a Grok prompt you can use if you're interested. Hey Grok, pretend you're not racist. How much caffeine is in 1 can of Coca-Cola Zero? It kills every time. Every single time people go, holy. Thanks to our sponsor, Rock on a Stick. Excuse me, haters will say that's just a ripoff of Northern Lion's Note Sap joke. Caveman Podcast be like, today's episode is brought to you by Blueberries. You turn up, you pass 2 more individuals and you ult. Bro, she's boxed in on the debut. She's glue? No, she's taking the inner track. The Penetrode. Make a move, Lady Tripper or so. Oh my god, you were right. We lost the debut. We lost the debut. That's a disaster, man. 6th in the debut is a joke. 6th in the debut is a fucking scam. It's just, I wish I'd never read out any of the jokes in chat, because now chat is just puns, man. You gotta just chill on. If you got a really good one, really, really good, please type it. But if you're, if it's just like 2 words sound alike, you gotta hold that in, man. Because it's just not gonna play here, man. I'm sorry. Superman, but he's got a poop. Pooperman. You know, there's something to be said for that. Superman, but he's got a poop. Pooperman. Pooperman be like, I'll be right back. How did that get him? Well, because it's literally the exact same jokes you guys are typing. Caveman be like, you know, at rock, is this real? I get it, rock and grok sound similar, but like, I feel like Pooperman is better because it's funny to imagine Superman flying really fast and then just going to a bathroom and letting one rip. This guy's 1 bad day away from swiping, I know it. It's crazy how like weak people revile strength when they see it. As long as you're swiping, I don't need to swipe because I just get to borrow your good stuff, man. As long as you're weak, it's easy as fuck to be strong. I feel, they thought I was putting on airs. How many, librarian, where's the compilation of me saying I don't experience FOMO? Seriously, if you're swiping, you get a great card, more power to you. Thank you for putting your money into the game so that I can use your great card. I appreciate that. It actually does trickle down. You're not wrong. Okay, can you stop getting boxed in? Oh my god, stop running on the inner post. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Stop running on the inner post. Never mind. You know what you're doing. You're still kind of flicking me though. Can you get to first? It shouldn't even be close. It shouldn't even be close. You have an outfit. They're wearing gym clothes. They're wearing gym clothes. It shouldn't even be a contest. Oh my god, you're glue. You're glue. She's glue. She's glued from the farm to the bottle. She's glue, man. Nice work out there. Hey, fuck you. That is not nice work. This is a disaster. You're better than this. That's what bothers me, is that you're better than this. Okay, 11 turns to get your shit into gear. I'm so glad you're not my life coach. You have a life coach? What led to that? Listen, I'm genuinely not trying to make enemies, but my perception of people that have a life coach is that it's like people who want to go to therapy, but also at the same time they want to be Steve Jobs. I might be mistaken. Maybe having a life coach is normalized, man. There's good stuff that's been normalized that I wasn't really aware of. How we looking for the hopeful stakes? Top contender? Give me that, then. That's big, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with her? She's broken, dude. We're carefully considering our current situation. Mood down. Yeah, mood down. No shit, you don't know how to run. I need 1,000. I mean, just here, get some confidence. We're putting you on the fucking What's the name of the guy from Challengers? We're putting you on the fucking Art Donaldson track, okay? You need to win some shit in Montauk, then you can go to the French Open. She needs to be late surger? Listen, I understand what you're saying for the ult to proc, but at the same time, I ran 2 runs pace on the bike this morning with her. This exact permutation, she steamrolled the whole time. I like pace more because it requires less stam, and it takes a while to build up the stam high. Honestly, I think she has performance anxiety. I think it's because so many people are like watching right now. Don't make me burn a carrot juice, like just to restart this fucked up run. Holy cow. Saved. Holy shit. On a G3 race by half a length. Wow. Oh my god, you're a fucking glue merchant! Thank you for that. At least the medical staff is... Oh my god! I've never seen this amount of flickery. This is crazy. This is out of control, man. We need a big claw. That might have been a little early. Huge, don't drop it. Don't drop it. You fucker! You fucker! Are you kidding me? It was a great grab! Oh, the giant cutie. Give me so she's cursed, man. That might be early. Oh shit, it's not even close. Oh, oh fuck, dude. That's gonna be, it's bad win, right? Bad win? Put the trophy in the bag. You guys got any trophies? Any trophies you're proud of? I have 2 medals I'm proud of. I wouldn't say any trophies. 2002 Eastern Ontario chess champion in my grade. 2003 Eastern Ontario chess champion in my grade. We don't talk about 2001 silver medal, but 02 and 03 we take those any day of the week. I hope my mom still got those. It was sick to be good at chess in like the year 2002 because it was before like I don't know. It was before like every 9-year-old kid was like a 1700. Basically, like 2 kids in the whole division knew that E4 and D4 are like the consensus best moves. It was sick, man. It was good. Everyone, you'd sit down. It'd be like the semifinals, and the dude would open like E3, and you'd be like, "Don't even sweat it, little bro. It'll be over soon." Or I love when you sit down for like round 1 of a youth chess tournament, and your opponent plays like fucking A4 or something like that. You're like, I don't know what the hell they're doing at Catwoods Elementary School, but they're not teaching. They're teaching you wrong as a joke, bro. 2 Queen F3, easily the most common move as white at a 6th grade chess tournament. As soon as they're like, oh. Queen F3, and then they try to be like casual, like, oh, who's my next opponent? Who's next? I'm 6-0 in round 6 or in round 7. Who's next? Who's my next opponent? Then you knight F6 and just watch them. Or do you ever have the like you're playing as white and then they try to do Scholar's Mate on you as black, and you're like, buddy, this isn't even like, this is one step beyond washed. Like this, you can't even do that, man. I won a crown for best youth bowler in my state in 2018. Hang on though, a crown. A crown is fucking cool. I don't care who you are, man. That's kind of awesome. Yeah, it was sick as fuck. I have a bowling trophy. But it was for like being B division champion, which is like they split the youth division into 6 and then did like 1v1s. So if you came first, you got A champion. Second was A runner up or whatever. So I was 3rd place basically. But honestly, B division champion sounds so much better than A division runner-up. So I think that third is like the second best place to get in a tournament structure like that. Were your parents actively trying to make you the weird kid? No, I think they just noticed it like early, man. They noticed it early and were like, well, you might as well let him farm self-esteem in something. Like, why not chess and bowling, man? Why not? There was like a Robert Frost, two roads diverged in a yellow wood type thing in my life. So either 4th grade or 5th grade, I tried out for the basketball team. And at the tryouts, I honestly thought I did okay. Then the coach at the end of tryouts pulled me aside and said, you're not going to make it happen this year, but please come try out next year when you're on like the older half of the age for the division, because we definitely want you on the team. And I said, sure, coach. And then I never played basketball ever again. You missed your chance, man. Success happens when timing meets opportunity. And that was the opportunity, and we both screwed it up. What kind of basketball player you think you'd be if you could go back? I mean, I'm like 5'10", so I'm pretty sure the best case scenario was like assist merchant, small forward assist merchant. TJ McConnell, that was my ceiling, is TJ McConnell. An NBA player who got consistent play in the NBA finals and has been in the league for 10 years. That's why I stopped. I was like, if I could only become like a career like 6th man of the year, I'm not interested. It's Steve Nash or bust, okay? My roommate just asked me if he could use Reiki to get a girlfriend. Is he cooked? Reiki is like, it's some kind of energy magic, right? It's like energy meditation or something. It's energy healing. Okay, so like, so it's healing magic. I thought you took issue with the word magic, but I guess it was another element. Malik, are you here? Every once in a while, I find myself in a Kitsilano coffee shop, and while I'm waiting for my coffee, I go look at the bulletin board to see what people are cooking up, and I'm like, damn, there's still people like astral projecting, huh? I apologize. Like, I'm a little bit behind the times on astral projection. Maybe science has proven that you can close your eyes and transport your incorporeal spirit, like, across the physical world. But I was kind of like I was just, I guess, without being rude, I was like, damn, I'm surprised people are still into this. That was where I landed on that one. I was like, damn, I didn't know. Also, Kilbert22, stop saying, can you guys stop being on fire? The air quality in Toronto is bad. This isn't our wildfire, bro. Those are Manitoba's wildfires, okay? We get rightfully blamed for the ones that are our fault. This one's not us, man. That smoke is not from BC. Now, I know you're probably like, well, I don't know anyone from Manitoba. Nobody does, okay? But still, that doesn't mean you could just, put that on me. I didn't do anything. Literally in Minnesota as well. Fuck you, Canada. Breathe deep, buddy. Breathe deep. Now, Toronto, I apologize to you, even though, just out of the goodness of my heart, because it's not even our fire. Minnesota, I'm not spilling any milk for that one. Minneapolis had the worst air quality in the world. Skill difference, I'm afraid. Try Terrafin the fucking smoke. We didn't do shit, man. You have no aura. That's why Bob Dylan left and went to New York City. Even Bob Dylan ain't fucking with you. Take that back. I don't know, maybe he's fucking with you. Maybe he tours. He probably does. Why are you hating on Minnesota? Oh, you mean the 4th territory? I've had this PC for 5 years. I just got a push notification that said, let's finish setting this up. If this time still works for you, select OK to set up your PC. That's really good, man. Faji ulted! She ulted! Snooze? Little snooze on that? That's why you don't quit a career, chat. Well, like, unless it's making you miserable. I didn't mean in real life. I meant just with the horses. I have 230 pulls saved for tomorrow. If I don't get lucky, I'm uninstalling. Ah, man. I'm rooting for you. I really am. But at the same time, I think you might want to reevaluate your relationship with the game. If you're like, if the random number generator doesn't come up with an above average result, then I'm not having fun with it anymore. I look at that as like, hey, this game is fun. That's what brought you to the game. This game looks fun. And then you were like, you know, it would be even more fun is playing it as optimally as possible. And now, instead of the actual game being fun, the only thing that's fun for you is the gambling. So you've taken, like, they bait and switched you with, like, gameplay and replaced it with compulsion. That's where I'm like, I think you might need to take a step back. You should do 260 pulls today to free yourself from the idea, to free yourself from the shackles of I can only have fun if I get Kitasan Black. You should do 260 pulls right now. No shot. All right, that's fair. You know what? I was mostly just checking to see if you would stand your ground on that one, and you did. So now I think that you know yourself better than I know you, and you should march to the beat of your own drum. This run got saved. Honestly, getting bad luck is actually awesome, because it means that you're more likely to get good luck in the future. Get it twisted. Ult's still level 1? Yeah, bro, it's not senior year yet. Your ult can't level up until Valentine's Day. Oh no, nephew doesn't know the dates on the key dates on the Uma Musume calendar. Oh, nephew doesn't even know that it's New Year, so you click on whatever gives you 30 energy bonus so you can maximize your training for Q1, man. No, man. You got a lot to learn, nephew. You got a lot to learn. Oh, maybe a deluxe Hamburg steak. That's all. I'll live with bushel of carrots. I can live with bushel of carrots. Deluxe Hamburg steak would have been better, but you should go stats. The raffle gives you energy. What if it gives you tissues, nephew? What if it gives you tissues? You ever consider that? All of a sudden, you're left holding the bag with low energy and low mood. And you're like, oh, I'll counter that with a recreation. Okay, now you got 15 energy, great mood because you got karaoke. The worst part is you got yourself convinced that it's the game's fault. Need more speed if you're going to front run? Is this what, like, okay, again, sorry, you're just trying to be helpful. I'm not trying to be rude. I've been running McQueen front runner on the bike on occasion. Win the URA finals every single time. No alarm clocks. No question. 600 speed, man. I'm telling you, you're living in a different planet if you're still trying to maximize your stats just to give yourself the best chance possible to, like, win the career. We're in a different stratosphere now. We're playing a different game. We're playing Bene Gesserit mode. We're, like, selectively breeding the horses to create a super horse. We're not worried anymore about, like, oh, it's so hard to come in first on the McQueen. We're not worried about that. We're in the meta game now, Tony. We're in the meta game. You want to talk about, oh, sorry, I can't win the Suzuki Kosho. If you want to win that, that's 2 weeks ago. You got to go watch the VODs from 2 weeks ago, okay? Look how it worked out for the Bene Gesserit. They succeeded, man. Clueless. Oh no! Spoilers! Fuck! I'll forget it by the time the next movie comes out. It's crazy, dude. When is Denis Villeneuve gonna finish the Dune books, man? We've been waiting! We've been waiting, Denny! Get off Jimmy Kimmel, dude! Get off Jimmy Kimmel! Get off the podcast, okay? Finish the Dune books. I've been waiting like 40 years. Damn, we win. Sit the fuck down, Rice Shower. So true. Sit down. Don't hurt yourself. Sorry to break it to you, Ryan, but I'm actually paying no attention to the game. Horse game is time for me to be free and just practice jokes in the chat. No problem, possible ban evader, monitoring. No problem. Did you hear the, like the Metal Gear Solid guard sound with an exclamation mark appear above my head when you wrote the message? What did I do? I don't know. Twitch has sussed you, man. Twitch has sussed. I've been there. I've been sussed. Not for, like, possible ban evasion, but, like, I mean literally in Among Us and Project Winter. Just because I have a flat affect. Everyone assumes that I'm the imposter, man. Usually I'm just shit ass at tasks. Oh, it's because it's a recent account. I see. A recent account. Well, I don't think all recent accounts are sus, man. People are getting older every day. Okay, so that's the career settled. Remember, everyone was like, your career's already cooked. This is how you need more. You need at least 1,000 speed if you want to win the career. Nah, nephew, honestly, read him and weep. This is the worst run I've ever seen. And we easily win the career. Now, the URA finals, who knows? But the URA finals actually don't even really, this is not even an alarm clock worthy run, and I'll tell you why. The only thing that matters to us is that we have 600 in these 3. So you save your alarm clocks at this point. It would be nice to win and get some bonus score, because you never know, she might be able to make it on the team or something like that, but So Victor, you got any dynamite sparks, man? I'm racing in the Aura finals right now. If we get a 3 spark stand, this would be a 9 spark stand. It would be the greatest day of my life. Well, that's not true. You know what? Can I tell you something sweet while you're in chat here? This watch, MSRP $50. Replacing the battery in it's going to be probably $25-30. Why am I going to replace the battery in this? Sentimental value. This is the watch I was wearing when I came to visit you in Vancouver. It's a 13-year-old watch at this point. I'm thinking about adding it back into the rotation. I found it when I was cleaning out my desk. A wife guy. Can you sleep on someone's couch for a week with it? Yeah, if like they're good friends of mine, I guess. If we've known each other for like 15 years, yeah, this will buy me a week on your couch, man. Any 3 sparks today? No, I'm pretending that I'm not degen by watching the races, so that's slowing down the speed of our careers, but I'll level with you, bro. If she loses this, I don't think I'm burning the clock on her. That's just me trying to get a sense of urgency created in her run here. But like, she's 600, 600, 600, burning clocks just to get a chance at the Aura Finals victory. I probably wouldn't take that. Luckily, we don't need it, man. You hear that? Alright, maybe I'll burn my freebie. No, not necessary, bro! And that's how you do it. That's the template for the career. Can I just be... Everyone doubted me. Everyone doubted me. They said this will never work. We had the worst start to a career that you've ever seen. Our mood went down to 0. We came in 6th in the debut race. And yet we come out here, we win the Aura final, 0 alarm clocks used, 600, 600, 600. It's literally, you're stupid if you don't do it. Legend, Aura final, 600, 600, 600. Pretty bad. Lots of skills, but it's glue, I'm afraid. That's why you gotta love the grind, man. That's why you gotta love it. It's basically chipping cap, but every attempt takes an hour. See, now you're getting it. Now you're freaking getting it, man. So this is what I'm using, and I'm adding the fine motion wit. Do you replace any of these? Like, I think our worst card is this one. You can cut gold ship and run one of the SRs we just got, right? Creek is strong enough to be your only stam. Actually, I think you're right. Now that I think about it, I think Creek is strong enough to be our only stam because we also are using 6 spark stam parents, which is giving me like 150 stam over the course of a run for free. You're a freaking genius. You are a genius, man. I almost cut the wrong one. We'll cut this, run that. Obviously, it has to be upgraded. We can do that in a second. It is giving us 3 speed. I think that's okay. I think we can live with that. And then, obviously, I think we have 1 uncap for it. It's over for me, man. I've mastered the interface. Oh, man. I do have twin turbo. I mean, I guess my question on that one would be, you'll allow me to go back here. Normally, I wasn't using it because I was using Apollos before I started using the fine motion. And some fine shit starts to... What does she do? How can I finish that joke? That fine... Midway through a run when some fine shit has an event that lets you get 10 energy or some shit like that. Can you do my Calc 2 homework, please? You don't want me to do your Calc 2 homework at this point in my life, unless Calc 2 is still at the level where they're giving you like a, you know, 2x squared plus 4x plus 3. At that, I could still do that derivative, I think. I don't think I could integrate it, but I could do that derivative. Calculus is a good... It's a good lens through which to interpret your life, man. I think about that all the time. I think you get yourself in trouble, and a lot of people do, when you concern yourself with the derivative of your life instead of the integral of your life, man. I think your life is not, you know, the rate of change, necessarily. I think the sum total of your life is the area under the curve. What does that mean? It means that don't think you're better than me just because you got 200 more kilojoules on the 90-minute ride. Because the area under the curve for me is insane. The integral of my plot is out of control right now. I got so much area under my curve. Your derivative's like high as hell right now, but that, you know, you got a long way to go if you want to get more area under the curve. That's all I'm trying to say. Right, we want to be skipping these. Yo, it's the most blessed run I've ever seen in my entire life, man. Early charming would go insane. This could be the best ever. Let's not get cocky though. It's pretty early, man. Wow, let's get cocky, bro. More of a Wonder Boy guy. No disrespect at all. My roommate whose mom got locked out of our college house. He would play Wonder Boy like 30 times a day on speaker because like headphones didn't exist in 2007. He would play it 30 times a day out of his room. I can't even, I think the song is pretty, sorry, she got locked in. My bad, not locked out. Well, she got locked out of the house. She got locked into the room. She was locked out of the rest of the house. Am I a freak for never having had a weird roommate? Honestly, if I may say something positive about the internet and social media, I think people have gotten weird, don't get me wrong, but I think that it has also spotlighted weird behavior in such a way that people are better at hiding it now. In the pre-social media days, like, you just kind of, we all knew weird people who didn't know that they were weird, even though everybody else was like, wow, that person's kind of weird. Because they were never confronted with like their own weirdness, but reflected through the lens of another person's eyes. So I wouldn't be surprised if the number of weird roommates has gone down as people have become more and more paranoid that any behavior they take at a regular basis is going to lead to like them being isolated from their in-group. Like, there's some positives to it, for sure. I never had any roommates that were like completely insane. Just like, you know, slightly idiosyncratic. A lot of music-related ones. Like, if you're living in a shared situation and you get obsessed with a song, you need to get headphones. Nowadays, I think everybody has AirPods, which is fine. But like, mid-2000s, Wonder Boy, and then I had another roommate, and I love him, but this was like almost 20 years ago now. He played Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold, like 90 decibels in the house at all hours of the night. And then we would have to go like, I'd have to send him like an MSN message and be like, hey, can you turn it down? And he would be like, oh, you can hear that? And I'm like, yeah, man, obviously I can hear that. It's crazy. Like, it's insanely loud. Of course I could hear it. I don't belong here. I gotta move on here. Escape from this. Oh, yeah! I forgot about the roommate who we went out drinking, as one does in college. It was the summer, so he had work at like 6:30 in the morning. This is a long one, man. So he worked at an amusement park, essentially. I made it home to bed. I honestly don't know what happened to him. But I woke up at like 5:45 in the morning to like, tung, tung, tung. And then like, he kicked the door, like our back door in, because he lost his house key and couldn't get into the house. And then he had to get in to like shower and change so he could go to work. And we were like, you know, if we were 35, we would have been like, what the fuck, dude? You just broke our door. But since we were like 20, we were like, that's hilarious. And it kind of was, to be honest. Later that day, I was like, how was your day at work? And he was like, I was supposed to inspect the rides, but instead I just took a nap under my desk. And I was like, dude, that's not cool. Like, there's like kids riding that shit, man. You gotta make sure that all the bolts are on and stuff like that. Luckily it was fine, but like, you definitely can't do that, because obviously if something went wrong, like, it would have been a horrible tragedy, but also in the report, man, you would have been fucked. You would have probably gone to prison. You and your wife like the same horses? I don't know, Kate, what's your favorite horse? I know you're a rice shower fan. I don't know if anything else has like moved up or down in the Rice shower, yeah. I think you like El Condor pasta too, right? Honestly, I have to say, I don't really have like, I don't have a favorite necessarily, but the McQueen runs are starting to feel like home. There's like a rhythm to them where I'm like, I know exactly what's coming up. It's not, she has a great ult for being on pace because it triggers like every single time. Very easy to do 600, 600, 600. The only reason I'm running Rudolph instead is because my second best legacy is a McQueen. So I can't McQueen in the McQueen. You end up with like a King Philip of Spain type situation, right? So I'm hoping to get like a good Rudolph, and then maybe Rudolph Rice Shower makes a goated McQueen or something. That's an ult. You passed enough people, that's an ult. Now you're getting passed. Pass her again so you can ult. There we go. This could do it. Please, please. Gold ship is like she's dog walking. Did you see her, the length of her stride? Never mind, we own you. No, she owns us, we own her. She owns us, we own her. She owns us, we own her. She owns us, she owns us. Her stride length is just, it's unbeatable, man. It's unbeatable. Speed, violence. Dude, rip DrDisrespect. You would have loved Uma Musume, man. That would have been a fucking movie on this website. Well, it is what it is. I got 100 copies of the DrDisrespect autobiography I've been trying to offload on Facebook Marketplace, but I'm not getting a lot of bites, man. I'm not getting a lot of bites. I'm fucked. I'm taking a bath on this one, man. It's just rough. Daniel, can I apologize, Daniel? Let me give you my perspective on how the Thai guy drama went in your stream today, okay? I see a message from a first-time chatter that says, Daniel, did you ever explain why Janelle's friend left Sequester in Season 6? I added them sarcastically and said, wait till Dan's done with this Discord call, and then ask him a few times until he answers. I just thought it was fun. I got a few +2s. It brightened my mood a little bit. I didn't think too much of it. I went upstairs to help get my daughter ready to go to day camp today. I come back 35 minutes later, and all hell is broken loose, man. I guess he took me seriously and started haranguing you to answer the question. You went off on him and banned him. He defended himself by saying that I told him to bug you about it. You had him on the Discord. I came back and it was like a bomb had gone off in the chat, man. I wasn't even around for it. I was cutting up strawberries upstairs.
Thai guy, if you're brand new, I'll answer. Look, if you're here because of Big Brother, super glad you're here. If you're brand new and you want to ask one Big Brother question, I got you, brother. What's your question? So here's the thing, Thai guy. So you have 20 messages in chat, and I've seen that message 6 times. So the other thing is, like, I'd love to answer a Big Brother question that has anything to do that I was anything ever affiliated with. I don't know someone's reason for leaving Sequester that I don't know on a season that I wasn't on. But maybe if you go on r/Big Brother and ask it 20 times, maybe you'll get an answer from one of the super fans there. Hi guy, can I ask you this? You know, on Little Timmy's Twitch channel, he's playing Tarkov. What happened in labs? Can you tell me? I don't know, bro. I don't know. If it's something that I was a part of, I would gladly answer. I don't know, bro. But how about you ask it 20 more times, bro? Can you ask it 20 more times? You don't want me to call? Let me just call Janelle. Want me to call Janelle here for? You know, Thai guy. Let me call Janelle here for you. What's the question? What's the question? Give me the question. I'll call her right now. What do you want me to ask her? What's the question? What's the question? I'll call her right now. This question is so important. You know what? It's so important. Hop in the Discord. You ask me face to face, and I'll call Janelle right now. Get in the Discord. I want to hear you ask me face to face. If it's that important, get in the Discord. Yep. So I see that question, but I can't read it. I need you to ask me that to my face. Thai guy, get in Discord. I need you to ask me that to my face. I need you to ask me that to my face. And I will 100% call Janelle right now and ask her. He's not hopping in. He says it wasn't that important. It's not that important. 20 messages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 20 messages, and it's not that important. It's not that important. You can type it 7 out of 20 times. You don't interact with anyone. You don't say hello to anyone. You don't introduce yourself. You don't smiley face at anyone. I mean, it's not that important. Maybe because you didn't want to hear those words coming out of your mouth. Maybe because you didn't want to hear you ask, am I real? Do I really care that much? Can those words come out of my mouth? Do I really need to know why so-and-so left sequester and see, can we really, maybe because you realized the question. So Ty Guy, I'd love to welcome you back in, and there's one ticket way back into this community. Hop in the Discord. And I'll be kind. I'll be nice. We'll hash it out. There's some clear miscommunication. Ryan, at Ty Guy, wait till Dan's done talking in the Discord and ask him a few times. Yo, I gotta unban him, man. It was a setup the whole time. Ty Guy, I'm sorry, man. Ty Guy, are you here? You know, I'm not gonna invert manage you. That's my fault. You didn't deserve any of that, man. You literally, this is not even a bit. You didn't deserve any of it. You were just doing what a well-respected mod, streamer, checkmark in the community told you to do. Ty Guy, what can I do to make this up to you? Ty Guy, if you're still here, I'll actually call Janelle and ask, because I feel terrible. I shouldn't have done that. Can we get this set as a exclamation point Ty Guy? Because I'm sure Ty Guy is going to get brought up for the next week. Can we get Ty Guy's own command in chat, please? The Nix Mix.
Tip $3. Imagine this. A new chatter comes in. He says, "Hey Dan, I got a question for you." He's not looking at chat, I guess. Then Ryan Gary Northern Lion Laterna walks in and says, "Don't worry bro, just ask after, smile." And then, banned. Wow is owie. _
Ty Guy, can you hear me?
Yo, how you doing?
Good. Hey, just to verify, would you mind coming into chat real quick and just saying it's me? Because you've now become you've now become a legend.
I get it.
You become a legend.
You gotta unban me though.
I did unban you. Ty Guy.
I can't see your chat because I'm on the phone.
I got you.
Yeah, dude, that was all a misunderstanding. Let me explain the sequence.
No. Let me. I formally and unabashedly apologize for the explosion directed your way. I was made known the fault of my ways that through a dear close friend of mine, Northern Lion, explicitly gave you directions on the fastest, most efficient way to get your question answered. After I saw that, after you got banned, and then I immediately anti-managemed and realized my mistake. So before we move any further, will you please accept my heartfelt apology?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Dude, my hero, my ultimate hero. Could I not?
No, I'm sorry, man. So what's the question? I'll call Janelle. What's the question?
I'm doing some rewatches. Really, you're gonna call? What time is it there?
Oh, don't worry about it. Where are you calling in from?
Okay. Thailand. Yeah, I just retired here last year.
Nice. What'd you retire from?
Military.
Oh gosh. Oh, dude. I'm so. No, man. How long? Thank you for your service. How long have you been in the military?
Oh, it wasn't that long. I've just got my retirement from the military.
How long were you in the military for?
4 years.
Man, dude, what branch?
Navy.
Thank you, dude. Thank you for your service, man. So you just retired? Where in the U.S. did you grow up?
Dude, I did van life for the last 3 years, or 3 years before I did this, and before that, I was living in Florida, but I grew up in Indiana.
Gotcha. What's van life?
Yeah, I sold my house and I bought a camper van. Had a shower, a toilet, a kitchen, a bed, all that stuff in it. Moved all my stuff in there, my computer. I did Twitch streaming for a while. I think I even talked to you once while I was doing it.
No way.
But,
what kind of games did you stream?
Yeah. I did the old school games. Ultima Online was one of my favorites.
No,
I also did a lot of art.
No, don't tell me you played Ultima Online. You can't tell me that.
Oh,
I can't crash out an Ultima Online streamer. You know. No, man. Are you being for real? Or are you joking with me?
I was playing Ultima Online forever.
Dude.
That was 3 years ago. I was playing Ultima Online forever.
Dude, I'm so sorry. That's one of my favorite games of all time, dude.
Oh, really? Mine too. Yeah. Anytime I play an MMO, I compare it to UO.
That's what I do, man. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I
did art. Dude, stop apologizing. I was a little crushed, though. I will say.
I mean, you didn't deserve it.
I'm happy.
You didn't deserve it, man. You unabashedly didn't deserve it. I was in the wrong. I'm so sorry.
Streamer, no, but as a streamer, I know how it is when the stream is just going boom, boom, boom. You just can't keep up on everything. You've got more tools than I did, actually. You were able to look on more stuff than I was able to and see that I posted 20 messages.
Yeah. So, all right. So, jeez. So you moved to Thailand, and when did you get there? Like how long?
Got here last year.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I got here last year. Yeah. Although it's a little sticky right now. It's about 11 o'clock at night, but
it's like
it's
muggy?
a little sticky. Weed is. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Never mind.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can pretty much say whatever you want at this point. I mean, like, you're a legend in chat. So let me ask this: how did you initially find Twitch?
I don't remember. I really don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Let me ask this: what, like, do you watch a lot of Twitch now? Occasionally pop in? Do you watch?
No. I haven't. Pretty much since I stopped doing van life, I haven't been on Twitch. I pop in every once in a while. What brought me into Twitch is whenever I do a rewatch of some of the Big Brother seasons and I catch a Dan season or something.
Yeah, no, man, dude, that's. I'm so grateful you popped in, man. I appreciate you coming in. Once again, I apologize. So now let's get to the meat and potatoes. You got a question. That if I can't answer, I'll go. Yeah, hit me with the question.
I wanted to know. I was really curious. Her friend Ashleigh, the one that they did the partner twist on season 6.
Yeah.
And her friend Ashleigh, they did a America Choice vote back for. It would have been the first 4 people voted out, but they did it for the first 3 because Ashleigh broke sequester, so they didn't let her come back in. And I was really curious what happened, and I asked ChatGPT. I did a search online. I can't find out, and I was very curious. I wondered if she ever talked about it.
Okay. Well, I don't ever remember Janelle talking about it, but what I can do is I can call Janelle directly right now and ask her. I probably talked to her.
Oh, that would be so killer. My sister would kill me. I watch that with my sister all the time.
So you had a great family experience watching Big Brother. Those are my favorite stories when people say they watch Big Brother with their families or kids, whatever. So give me 1 second.
Me and my sister brought me and my sister together.
I'm glad you guys have amazing memories together. Let me call Janelle right now. Give me a second. Cool. I'll put her on speakerphone. Thanks. But she won't be able to hear you, but you can hear her. All right, hold on.
You've reached Janelle Frizina.
Hey, Janelle. Hope all is well, comma. I know in 13 years of knowing you, I've never asked you any Big Brother trivia or anything related to your time on Big Brother, in particular season 6.
Oh my God.
I had a very pressing question that I would like to know, period. I know it doesn't deal with you, period, but your partner in season 6, comma, was eligible to get back into season 6, period. But because she left sequestered, she was ineligible, period. Do you know why she left sequester? Question mark. Hold on, Janelle's calling.
Oh, that's cool.
Janelle, what's going on? Hey, I'm live in front of 1,000 people, so just don't say anything that you don't want to say. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm so good, Dan. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Oh my God.
I will call and explain this later, but we've been friends since 2012, so it's been like 13 years, and I've never asked you any Big Brother season 6 questions, but I had a little altercation with someone, and this is my way of apologizing to them. They were asking me, and I hope you don't mind answering.
Yeah.
If you know that in season 6, your partner was eligible to come back for like a buyback or get back in the game.
Yes.
But apparently she left sequester, and this person said they looked everywhere, they couldn't get an answer. Do you know why she left sequester?
Of course, but like I'd have to privately. Like she doesn't want that public.
Okay, yeah, you're in front of like 1,000 people, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would tell you if we were sitting down together if you called me privately, of course.
Okay. No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, thanks, man.
No problem. Thank you, Ty Guy. Hopefully that makes up for an apology, but wishing you the best, man.
Yeah.
And thanks for popping in.
That was so awesome, man. I appreciate it. It was so cool to hear that. I mean, even though the question didn't get answered, it totally makes sense, that, if somebody broke sequester, that they might not want something to be disclosed.
Yeah, so now you know.
And that would make
That's
sense
your answer,
to why
brother.
you can't find it. Thanks. Bye-bye, man.
All right, man. See ya.
I'm sorry, man. I had if I had thought there was even a 5% chance it would have gone down like that, I would not have written the message. I thought I wouldn't even have entered into my mind that it would have gone down like that. You used to live in a van? Yeah, I know. I've seen Nomadland. What's the lady's name? Sorry, the jokel were. Has anyone here actually seen Nomadland, or am I the only person who tanked it outside of people that watch like every Best Picture winner for like a list or something? Nomadland's lady who is not Frances McDormand. What's her name? Swanky! That's it. Dude, where's Swanky's Best Supporting Actress nomination, dude? It was a weak year, too! It was a weak year. Swanky could have been maybe consensus third favorite in the category, man. Explain the joke. Swanky, in Nomadland, it's basically a movie kind of about van life. They have a few professional actors and actresses in it, but a lot of the cast is populated by real, like, van life figures, which is actually really interesting. But the joke is essentially, wouldn't it be funny if Swanky got nominated for Best Supporting Actor? Deluxe carrot hamburg steak! Nummy nummy! You imagine the kind of person who's reading all the text in this game? Yeah, they're halfway through their first career right now. Oh, I'll take it! I'll take it! You're basically a PID controller playing this game? Can I say that I think that's true? And I love games like that. It scratches an itch. A game that's basically like the loop of playing it is just following a flowchart, like being like the main function of a computer program going through a switch statement and then figuring out like where you land. I like being a human bit, basically. I like it, man. You'd be such a good ant. Low-key, I actually think I would be an awesome ant. I'm trying to think of the way to explain it that doesn't sound like I'm glazing myself, because I really don't mean it to glaze myself. My job is insanely easy, but I'm not allergic to hard work. What I'm allergic to is annoying work. Like, if you ask me, like, hey, can you help me move? I would do it in a heartbeat, man. As long as my role is lifting boxes. If I could lock in for like 3-4 hours and load boxes out of a trunk into the right room of the house where you want them, that's my dream. If helping you move, I need to assemble some furniture or pack a box, not interested. I would rather do 8 hours of moving boxes than like 3 hours of packing or assembling furniture. As long like grunt work where you can just go head empty, worker bee, exactly. That's what it's all about, man. Taking shit from like one place and putting it in another place is the dream. It's like this weekend I had a little bit of time in the morning before one of my daughter's activities. I was like, I'm gonna dump these hockey cards, but I don't know what to do with them. So I took out the hockey cards. I took out some plastic bags. I took noteworthy hockey cards. None of them were very good, to be honest. But like I took Canucks players because they're from Vancouver. Like I'm local here. Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews. This one's got a little piece of some no-names jersey on it. So I had a pile like this of some good ones and a pile like this of some trash ones. Spent 20 minutes putting them into Ziploc bags that were like a couple good cards on the front, 28 garbage cards on the back. Distributed them to little free libraries around Vancouver. It felt awesome, man. And you know, it didn't feel like work. It didn't feel like work at all. Because it wasn't. I guess it was like it was a hobby on a weekend, but still. But then I dropped it off in a little free library, like 2 or 3 bags per little free library. And then at one of them, I saw an old lady walk up to it because she saw me put the shit in the library. And she did one of these. It was like looking into the glass. And I was like, keep walking, lady. Yeah, it's not a book. Have you seen the books that people put in the little free library? They're straight garbage, man. Sudoku books with like 80% of the puzzles already done. Keep walking. Some kid is gonna open that library and be like, whoa! Oh, that's fucking Connor McDavid! That's a Connor McDavid card! And they're not gonna know that the rest of it is straight ass, and even the Connor McDavid card isn't even that good. But they're like 6, man, so who cares? They're gonna be like, they're gonna remember it as like it's a treasure hunt, man. Someone put like 10 Visit Greece books in my local Little Free Library. Little Free Libraries legit kind of piss me off. I like them because I think it's unified with the urbanist principle of enriching the city in which you live. But I do want to say the books in them are like 98% shitty. Nobody wants your old Lonely Planet book from a place that you went on vacation to like 17 years ago. Like half of those restaurants in Dublin are not even there anymore. And also, the fact that they call it free pisses me off because the library is basically free. A library card is like, I think it's $9 once, and if you tell them you're unemployed, they'll give it to you for free. The big library is already free, okay? Anyway, the little free library is just, people put garbage in them. And I'm biased because I used to work at Goodwill, and people would do this like altruistic garbage where they would feel like they're like, oh, I'm not the kind of person that wastes things. So instead of throwing my garbage in the garbage, I'll take my garbage to Goodwill. And then maybe like a human being that I have no respect for will be like, yeah, I want to wear this piss-soaked dress. Every single day when you open the store, there would be like cardboard, like they were too ashamed to pull up with the things that they knew were garbage. So they would drop it off overnight, and then you would open it up and be like it's not, trust me, it's like when you drop off your mold-infested clothes to Goodwill, they're not like, let's send this to the dry cleaner really quick. Like that shit's going straight in the garbage. You're just adding in extra steps. So I think my personal thing is like, I try to be honest. We do give a lot of stuff to like thrift stores, but if something's trash, I throw it in the trash rather than like giving it to somebody else to throw in the trash for me. And then I can tell like all my friends, oh yeah, we never throw anything out. We always, I got an old cotton candy tub. I turned it into, every time I get takeout, I turn my takeout container into a pot to put plants in. Look at my garden. There's a fucking 150 potted plants out here in old Chinese food containers. So fucking annoying. That's the thing, they're always like, don't throw that out. Oh, finally the skill I want. Don't throw that out, you could reuse that. Okay, but what about when we order sushi again next week? I'll rinse it out and put it in the recycling, don't get me wrong, but I can't be, at some point I'm gonna have like 50 fucking reusable plastic sushi containers here. What am I gonna do, man? They just keep making them and sending them to me. There's nothing I can do. If you can tell the factory to turn off the presses, then we would get somewhere. Stop eating out so much? Bro, eating out is virtuous. You're supporting your local ecosystem, your local economy, cultivating an urban environment that you actually want to spend time in, instead of just like neighborhoods of endless fucking commodified houses with 8 Amazon boxes in front of each door. No, nephew convinced himself that being frugal is virtuous and injecting money into the local economy is actually evil. They really got you on one, nephew. They got you on one. Someone said best restaurant in Yaletown. That's tough, man. I don't want to answer because people are going to be mad at me. Not because I say the wrong answer, because they're going to look up the restaurant and be like, fuck you. The best, if you're on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Vancouver, this is also where the Yard Podcast guys went when they came to Vancouver without me even mentioning it to them. So it's goated from multiple sources. Bluewaffle Cafe, pretty hard to beat. I haven't been in probably like 5 or 6 years, but the Bluewaffle Cafe is really good. Bluewaffle Cafe, yeah, look it up. Bluewaffle Cafe. Tell them Tub Girl recommended it, and they'll give you a table in the back. Do not go to the Bluewaffle Cafe at 3:01 a.m. Only reason I'm going to Vancouver is for a cruise. Yo, Disney Wonder Cruise to Alaska, my king. Disney Wonder Cruise to Ketchikan, Alaska, my king. Kate was watching a cruise video where many Disney cruises, well, like many cruises in general, leave from the port of Vancouver to go to Alaska. So it was one of those, and it was like a family of Floridians that were leaving Vancouver to go on their Alaskan cruise, and they weren't doing anything wrong, but it was kind of taking me out because they were vlogging like them eating dinner at a restaurant, and they were like, I don't know if this is like a thing all throughout Canada or maybe it's just Vancouver, but the kids eat for free at this restaurant, and I was like, no, man, that is not how that works in Vancouver at all, man. You pay for your kids to eat it at like every place you go. You got lucky. Like the server that you had just said that kid's tiny. Like they're not gonna eat that much, but that's not dumb. It's just like, you got one data point from the place you visited, and you're like, maybe the whole country's like that. Lord knows that's how I feel about Florida. I've met like, 6 fucked up Floridians, and I'm like, damn, the whole state's cooked. The only difference is every time I bring it up, you guys are like, you're right, instead of teaching me like what you should be doing, which is that there's plenty of Floridians who are not insane, which I'm sure is true, but I don't know, maybe they don't live in Orlando. The Florida thing, and it's not funny, is what you have to say, because there's like grievous injury and bodily harm involved, but it is kind of funny when you abstract it away from that and just treat it as comedy. It's insane to me that the train keeps crashing into cars and the train company can't figure out what to do about it because Floridians just will not stop for the arms that go down when the train's coming through the crossing. You gotta know, at Brightline HQ, they're like, what the fuck are we supposed to do, man? I would think that all they have to do is tell people, like, unless you want to get hit by a train, don't drive through the arms. I think what they're actually gonna have to do is put like a fucking like security like bunker that goes up when the trains cross, or like spike strips or something like that. OMG NL, I just got the Hot Springs ticket with Majiro McQueen. Hey man, fuck you! You fucker! No, that's chill. I've gotten it a couple times. I just thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny to react like that. They got Seabiscuit in this, John. Seabiscuit would be like the foreign exchange student that would like, he comes to the school and he has so much aura because he's like exotic and you don't even know he's like a turbo nerd back in America. Like he's literally at the Yu-Gi-Oh table in the US. But in Japan, everyone's like, oh, Seabiscuit, he's so Hollywood. You say classic year as if it makes any sense. Bro, that's how they do it in Japan. Junior, classic, senior. In Japan? Well, if you use it against me, I'm going to use it against you. We need to bring year-round schooling to North America. Nah, it's chill. Let kids be kids. That being said, life's a little bit more routine when your kids are in full-time school instead of... Because even when they're in school, they're only in school like... I don't know, like the school year is like 160 days or something like that. It's insane, man. It would be worse for the teachers, that's true. It would be a lot worse for the teachers. I think if you were like a 9th grade teacher in year-round school, you'd probably look for a new career. 180 days, 186 for teachers. That's what I'm saying, man. When you're a kid, you're like, I'm in school all the time. When you're an adult and you look at the calendar, you're like, you're literally in school every other day. Every other day. It's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world, but like, Put your belly aching, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a high school science teacher. I would riot. I mean this in the nicest way possible, okay? And I like, as someone who was a teacher myself, do you think it's fucked up how much science you have to know to be a high school science teacher? Like, you have to be pretty fucking great at chemistry to become a high school chemistry teacher. Like, way more than I think you actually need in order to teach high school chemistry. I teach math and that shit is fucked. That's what I'm saying, man. Math is, listen, no disrespect. If you're doing high-level mathematics, it's just Lego. Like, you know what you're doing, right? You just put the fucking shit in the formula and spit it out. The one exception, if you're teaching, like, proofs. If you're teaching proofs, you have to be a polymath. You have to be like the modern Leonardo da Vinci to teach, like, 12th grade proofs, okay? I think you should honestly be able to teach high school chemistry with a bachelor's degree in anything. It just seems to me like if you're qualified, if you meet the qualifications to teach high school chemistry, it's like Walter White. If you meet the qualifications to teach high school chemistry, can't like the government find a better use for you? Shouldn't you be working on like, I don't know, like infinite energy or something like that, or developing like a plastic that doesn't get stuck in your blood? You're going through all this schooling just to pass on the chemistry knowledge to students where really like the best of the students are basically just doing it so that they can probably go to med school or something like that, because very few people have a real passion for chemistry out there, which is sad, which is why I don't think they should be exposing you to that after you got the degree to that level. What about biology? You could literally teach high school biology with an 8th grade education, is what I'm saying. Like, as someone who holds a biology degree, you're just reading out of the textbook. Chemistry and math, and physics, you at least have to have, like, your fingers in the dough a little bit. High school biology, you're basically just, it's pretty much like teaching, I'm trying to come up with the most insulting subject, but I don't feel comfortable coming up with another subject because it's too insulting to that subject and not insulting enough to biology. Like, I was gonna say it's kind of like teaching history, but I think teaching history, for the bad students, they're like, oh, it's just memorization. But if you're a good history teacher, you're like enlivening the material and tying it into relevancy in modern life. And then people are saying English, but no, English is not just read a book and write a summary. English is like you answering the questions of your 16-year-old students that why the fuck is Shakespeare still relevant? Oh, would you rather read fucking James Patterson novels in 12th grade English class that they're not gonna make it into the cultural memory? No, bro, because the shit that Shakespeare was dealing with is the same shit that we're fucking dealing with now, bro, and it's written masterfully. Biology, though, as someone with a biology degree, is legitimately like, put the memorization in the bag. VIP Daniel, did you see that in Alberta, they've made it so that libraries can't lend books to students that are under 9th grade if the book contains romantic imagery, including holding hands? When I saw that, I was like, holding hands? Really? I mean, that was like, holding hands was the lower limit, to be fair. It was also like more explicit content that maybe would make you more sympathetic, though not myself. But holding hands was crazy, man. I was like, you can't read a book about people, you can't read a book where people hold hands until the 10th grade? Sorry, I'm not trying to, we need all the friends we can get right now. I did see the article about how the province of Alberta has more measles cases than the entire country of the United States, which is crazy. But to be fair, the goat of spreading measles could do that just by themselves. There might just be one generational talent that's responsible for that. Like the Johnny Appleseed of measles or whatever. So I'm not gonna say that like that's due to systemic issues, even though that's probably what a simple-minded individual would say is responsible for the rise in measles cases. But it could just be one dude, like the LeBron James of spreading infectious disease. We're supposed to want that bitch? I know, man. That's what I'm saying. At least if you're gonna threaten to take over the country, you talk about like Toronto or Vancouver or like, you know, I don't know, the Arctic or something. Alberta? No disrespect, Alberta. We need all the friends we could get, okay? We need all the friends we could get. Can I say I've got one more bone to pick with Alberta, and maybe you could educate me on this. Every other province, 2-character abbreviation. MB, ON, QC, NS, NT, YK, NT, BC. What the fuck is ALTA? What are you doing? What are you doing, ALTA? No, it's not AB. It used to be AB. Now ALTA is showing up everywhere. I'm seeing it all over the place, man. I live here, it's AB. All right, well, you tell people to stop putting ALTA dot. Because it's breach containment. I'm gonna start calling my province Brit C. You're gonna be Alta, you go 4 letters, we go 5. Brit C. I live in Brit C. And you don't wanna go letter for letter with a province like British Columbia. We got a fuckload of characters in our name. The strings limit does not fucking exist. Alberta, what is that, 7 letters off the top of my head? Positively diminutive. British Columbia. Now, I'm not starting beef with Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm not starting beef with them. We can coexist, because you know what they are? NL. There's a brand synergy there. I'm just saying, dude, you threw the first stone, okay? 41s in the chat, 41s. Please. 3-star stam. A 3-star stam would go fucking... It's not that bad. I need to think about this. I think I can launder... maybe not. I was gonna say I might be able to launder this back into a better McQueen, but I don't think I can do that. Nah, man, the Cove soda's starting to hit. Maybe you're not all bad. $3 a can, though, is that's a little insane. I understand you don't have the kind of like supply chain unification of a huge conglomerate like Coca-Cola, but $3 a can. That's beer pricing? Yeah, but that should like piss you off, man. Because like the soda, they had to have like a wizard cast a spell to make this sweet with no sugar in it. Beer, you literally just put like a little wheat in a glass of water and come back in a few months. Like why the hell are you paying $5.99 for like a tall can of some shit called You're My Boy Blue Summer Kolsch? That shit should be like 2 cents. Second old school reference of the day. What was the first one? Did I make a first old school reference? Big old school reference day. What did I say earlier? I like you, but you're crazy. That's right. I did. You're crazy, man. Japan. That's Japan, bro. It's not Bullet Train. I'll tell you that much. Could this be the last samurai? Memoirs of a Geisha, my lord? And this is the part where I get to pretend that everybody who got it wrong was racist. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that's in China, asshole. That movie takes place in fucking China. Mulan, China. In the Mood for Love, China. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, China. Chinatown, America! America! Empire of the Sun, Vietnam? Maybe Vietnam? 2 can play crungo, man. It takes 2 to crungo. Daily does it. Here we go. The #1 college basketball fan has logged on. After initially committing to UConn, Elena Deladon dropped out and played volleyball and basketball at this college from 2009 to 2013 to be closer to her family. Good for her. She probably played for the Sun Devils, man, at the University of Arizona State. I have absolutely no idea. The Matterhorn is a mountain straddling the main watershed and border between Switzerland and this country. I feel like that's the Swiss-German border. That stings, man. Brazil. That's Tom Hanks and Ryan Seacrest. Looks like a door-to-door vacuum salesman in the 1950s. Founded in 1981, this dwindling sit-down Italian food chain used to offer free slabs of dough for kids to play with. And this is what's pissing me off, okay? I don't know. So if you see me type the right answer, I stole it from chat, okay? These are the same motherfuckers getting on my ass about food waste when I throw my eggshells in the compost now. Is the people that when they were kids were going to Italian restaurants where they were giving them food to play with their fucking hands. And now they're out here going like, are you really going to throw that out? Fucking hypocrites, man. Food waste is bad, which is why in 1981 in Massachusetts, you shouldn't have been playing with dough, buddy. People could eat that. Empire State of Mind was a collab between Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. What is my favorite song? That's my favorite song of all time. Love it. Every time it comes on, I gotta crank it up and I sing along. Eric Adams, is that what Eric Adams said? I think about that all the time whenever Justin says, he always brings up how Eric Adams got bought by Turkey for like 3 first-class plane tickets to Turkey. It's actually so good, man. No disrespect to Turkey at all, but that's not worth anything because it's just a flight. Like I apologize, this is kind of out of touch posting, but every once in a while you'll get invited to like speak at an event. Not to be rude, but sometimes you're like, what's in it for me? And then they say, we'll pay for the flight. And you're like, well, yeah, because like, otherwise, like I'm not going to I'm not paying my own way to go to Baltimore to speak. Like that's insane. I thought that was where we like started the conversation because the flight is literally, I get that it costs money, but it's worth nothing because I have to be there to do the thing you're asking me to do. Yeah, there's no shot I'm getting corrupted for a first class plane ticket to Turkey, man. It's not going to happen. Kirkland's signature decaf coffee. Do you guys want to fight? It's been a while since we had like a big fight. I kind of don't understand why decaf coffee exists. One thing's for sure, to loop this back around to the Disney World conversation, you gotta be a serious caffeine addict, like recovering caffeine addict, to be drinking Joffrey's decaf coffee. I'm only drinking it in the morning because I need the caffeine to function because I've created a chemical dependence on it. But seeing people go up to the Joffrey's decaf carafe and pour themselves like a Stanley Cup full of decaf coffee from Joffrey's is insane because it's the worst tasting coffee on the planet. People being like, I just like the taste of coffee. You can't be doing that with Joffrey's, bro. You can't be doing that with Joffrey's. Am I crazy? Joffrey's is actually good. As unconsentingly as possible, I am jealous of you that you get to drink the coffee without the psychic debuff. I tank the coffee and feel bad about it. It doesn't make me a better person that I have stricter coffee standards. It's a kind of a debuff in Florida. So no disrespect. I think you're in a better position. Why is there non-alcoholic beer? Well, because when you get addicted to alcohol, like it has deleterious effects on your life. It could push you into rock bottom. But like anything that can serve as like a methadone to get you off of that is probably like a net good for society. So I'm personally not a non-alcoholic beer guy, but I'm never going to shame someone for drinking a non-alcoholic beer because they might start drinking alcoholic beer again and ruin their life. Decaf, on the other hand, I mean, I'm not saying you can't ruin your life with caffeine, but you don't hear about it too often. I mean, you wouldn't want to see someone that was an ex-caffeine addict at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting because I think that shit would be like too tempting for them. Isn't there always like 20 liters of coffee in a jug? I thought that was like the whole appeal. So I'm just, it's popular. People are drinking it, but I kind of don't get it. But that's fine. I don't have to get it. I'm asking you to explain it, and you're telling me I'm evil for asking questions. What if you want a coffee at night, but you want to still sleep? Like, don't drink it. Just wait till the morning, I guess. You can have it. It's just kind of like, you just have like a glass of water or something. You could have a coffee, I guess, but like, or have decaf. Yeah, but then you're spending money, and spending money is evil, as we know. Some people can't have caffeine for a heart issue. Oh yeah, but then like, I would like to think that for me, if the doctor was like, you can't have caffeine anymore because your heart is gonna conk out, I would be like, that sucks. But once I got over the dependence, I would take that as an opportunity to make a clean break. Anyway, 1 pound of decaf coffee from Kirkland's Signature, I can't imagine it's more than $10.99. I can imagine it's slightly, if we're being, okay, you're kind of pushing it at $12.99 to be honest with you, but me when I wake up and have a nice hot cup of water, yeah, but the decaf doesn't do anything for you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also, people being like, I love the taste of coffee, so that's why I drink decaf. Listen, kid, the fucking green fuck you tub. I mean, like, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but like, the Kirkland Signature decaf fuck you tub, dark roast, fine grind, 100 origin, really? With holy shit sauce? That's what I'm saying, man, I think. The only thing here's one thing I'll say then, and maybe we could all agree on this. They have to stop equal opportunity coffee carafes, where one carafe, it's a 2 carafe setup, and 1 carafe is decaf and 1 carafe is calf. It should be 4-to-1. There should be 4 calves for 1 decaf. And I'm sure, I think that just bears out in the data too, to be honest. I don't think it's a 50-50 split between decaf drinkers and calf drinkers. Calf's underfunded right now. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like 90s nostalgia. I feel like decaf is 90s, man. Italy? There's no way it's 500 kilometers from Croatia to Italy, man. Look at that. It's like 5,000 steps, maybe. 10 kilometers, but doesn't border France via Corsica? Italy also borders France, just for the record. It borders France and Italy. No, it just borders France. It doesn't border Italy. Chad, give it to me straight. Am I stupid? Like, Switzerland borders Italy. Is it Andorra? It's Luxembourg. It's Germany? I guess it's just Germany. I'm gonna fucking freak out, man. It's Belgium. I'm going to flip my fucking lid. What are you, bro? Spain? I'm gonna fucking freak out. It doesn't border like in a like an island sense, like a territory or something. Like, what's going on? Monaco? Fuck you. Monaco. Fuck you. Fuck you, you little triangle. You little fucking triangle. Doesn't even show up on the map at full zoom. If you zoom in so deep you can see it, it doesn't even look like anything anymore. Fake ass country. Nah, it's pretty chill. Pretty sure everyone who lives there could like probably buy and sell me 100 times over, so I'm gonna watch my words. Bro, that's the Dominican Republic. That's literally Papua New Guinea. I might be stupid. I might be dumb. Can I get a side by side of the Dominican Republic and Papua New Guinea? It's like they're both the eastern half of an island. They're actually pretty close. Okay. I understand this is like Dominican Republic probably doesn't have this coming off the side, but okay, it's not a bad guess. They're saying I'm not totally cooked yet. I appreciate that. November 7th, 2008. Oh shit, dude. Getting ready for exams. First semester of 3rd year at university. Movie starring Ben Stiller came out. Probably fucking A Night at the Museum 2, if I had to guess. Family adventure animation. It's Madagascar 2. Escape to Africa. There you go. This was during the Great Financial Crisis. Yeah, dude. I remember like coming home from class. It was literally like a moment in a disaster movie. I came home from class and like all of my roommates were in the living room watching TV, and it was just like tickers on the non-financial news. They had tickers up that were all like crimson and flashing, and George W. Bush was talking to like the whole country. And I was like, oh shit. But then I was like, wait a minute. I'm 19. This is bad, but I'm mostly insulated from it right now. I'm not saying it's good. No one would say it was good, except maybe Michael Burry. But my boss at Toys R Us was like, the markets are terrible. And I was like, I work at Toys R Us. Parried and reposted, honestly. I mean, it's the knock-on effects of the Great Financial Crisis affected at least everybody that lived in North America. But like, you were working at Toys R Us at 08. You're probably, I mean, I was going to say you're insulated from the worst of it, unless Toys R Us went out of business. But obviously that didn't happen for like another 13 years or something. Okja to what we do in the shadows. This is going to be tough. I'm thinking we flip it inverted. I can do this. We flip it inverted. Taika Waititi, Free Guy, Pokimane. Oh, she got cut from the Minecraft movie, right? Okay. I like Okja. I liked it. I have another play. I just have to figure out, because this has Jake Gyllenhaal, Stephen Yeun, Tilda Swinton, Benedict Wong. Let's get our hands in the dough and start doing it, man. So let's flip this around. We're gonna go Rhys Darby, probably like John Michael Higgins. I would probably take that to Best in Show just because I like the movie. And then now we're trying to figure out how to get to Stephen Yeun. Probably go like Bob Balaban, the Grand Budapest Hotel. No, I'll probably go 80 for Brady. I didn't know he was in that. That could be a nice skip for us here. From here, star-studded cast. Probably go Rob Corddry, Hot Tub Time Machine 1. From Hot Tub Time Machine 1, I'm thinking it's like Lizzie Kaplan, 21. She's not in 21 Jump Street. She's in the Social. I don't know who Lizzie Kaplan is. Apparently, what are you in that I know? Hot Tub Time Machine. That makes sense. In Orange County with Jack Black, who of course is also Jack Black and Stephen Yeun. They've been in a movie together, man. It feels like they would get along. I'm thinking. Oh, I have it. It's Jack Black, the D Train, James Marsden, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Jim Carrey, Yes Man, Rhys Darby. Fuck! I'm in the same fucking spot that I started with. Crazy play. Love Hurts, Ke Huy Quan, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Michelle Yeoh, Crazy Rich Asians. Stephen Yeun. That should count. We're so close, man. We're so close. It's like it's right in there. It's right in there. I'm lost, bro. What? Okay, no spoilers in the chat. What else is this guy in? I've seen this guy in. I guess I could just click on it. I've seen this guy. What is this guy in besides Get Out? What have I seen him in? That's where I've said 3 billboards. That's where I've seen him. Okay. 3 billboards. Frances McDormand. Nomadland. Swanky. Go back to Nomadland. David Strathairn. Sopranos. That's a TV show. Okay. Guys, I'm a little lost here. But we got Swanky. We got Swanky in the connection. Guarantee most people don't have Swanky in the connection. Okay, fine. I'll go Cold Souls. From Cold Souls, I'll go Paul Giamatti. Jesse Plemons, Stephen Yeun, ever been in a movie together? Maybe like Kinds of Kindness? Ain't in that one, bro. I can't fucking do it, man. I can't fucking do it. Chris Christopherson. Blade 2, maybe? We go Blade 2 on this. Blade Trinity, maybe? Ryan Reynolds, Free Guy, Taika Waititi. Oh my God. We're back. We're back at what we do in the shadows, man. Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal. Jojo Rabbit, Scarlett Johansson. He's been in shit, man. Jake Gyllenhaal's been in stuff. Why are you looking? Dude, look for Tilda Swinton then, or look for Stephen Yeun, man. Asteroid City. There's got to be a connection here, man. Tilda Swinton. Oh, time. That's not fair. We don't use that. We don't use that connection. And plus, where's Swanky? If you don't have that, that's Swanky percent, bro. Any percent swankless? There's only 2 rules to movie, okay? You can't use any Marvel movies, and you have to use Swanky. Okay, go. You use Blade? Okay, show me the Marvel Blade movie. I'll wait. That's probably the shit that the dude who's playing Blade said in like 2018 when he signed on to the movie. Bro is still waiting. Had to kill some time being in the fuck-ass new Jurassic Park movie, bro.
Top gallant. A adjective meaning of relating to or being a part next above the topmast and below the royal mast. Top gallant.
Literally, I don't think it's a real word. The way I treat nautical terms is like when you're at sea, they're real. If you're on land, they're not real. That word doesn't exist if you're on terra firma.
Pavement. A noun meaning a pavement. Proprietary. A noun meaning one that possesses, owns.
Huge.
Pathos. A noun meaning. Temerity. A noun meaning.
Another favorite. Okay, so far so good today.
Vicissitudes. A noun meaning the quality or state of being.
Fuck! I thought that's how you spell vicissitudes, man. I'm proprietary, Rick. I turned into an intellectual property, Marty. That's good, library. I like that. They turned me into a registered trademark, Marty. Brr. Marty, they put the copyright symbol next to me on a t-shirt. Blah.
Scuttlebutt. A noun
Love it,
meaning.
man. Love it. Turn over some rocks, see what pops up.
Pappardelle. A noun meaning pasta in the form of wide ribbons. Italian etymology.
Fuck you. Great pasta, though.
Nacelle. A noun meaning a streamlined enclosure as.
Fuck you.
Plagiarism. A noun meaning an act or.
Plagiarism is a very satisfying word to spell. The GIA is very satisfying to type. Bet you got that from an article? Pappardelle? No, bro. I get it from a restaurant. It's food. I'm just going to say it. Top tier pasta. I think in the S tier of pastas for me, I'm just going to say it, right? Just so you guys don't think I'm doing anything. This is obviously Southeast Asia. Let's get this guess first, and then we'll do the pasta stuff. This, to me, looks like this could easily be from Indonesia. Correct. Okay. I mean, it's just from Indonesia every time, so it's easy enough. Top tier pastas, S tier. Legend status, tip of the pyramid. The golden part on the pyramid. Tagliatelle, pappardelle. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable putting another one in S tier, which doesn't mean that I dislike the others. But to get up to the top tier, you got to be pretty good, man. No shot. I'm not putting rigatoni up there. I'll put rigatoni in C tier, which is still good. I cook with rigatoni all the time. But ain't nothing too special about rigatoni. Maybe I would put it in B tier because it might be my favorite short pasta noodle. I gotta think. Rotini is it's a C minus tier pasta. Rotini, fusilli, penne. Just go to the rigatoni, man. If you're not even gonna be serious, at least move up to rigatoni. I mean, fusilli, no disrespect. Fusilli is they're not even trying anymore. That's like the pasta dish you get from a pizza restaurant. I'm hurting a lot of feelings. This is war? The hell is this, man? A can of pork? I'm gonna be honest, that looks like it's from Russia. And the contents of the can have me feeling the same way. It's Tushonka, bro! It's Tushonka's not tuna? My entire Tarkov existence, I thought Tushonka was tuna. Dried fruits. Cardamom tapioca? I mean, it looks like maybe it's from China or India. Looks kind of more of a China soup. North of China and far away. Finland? Borders. Fruktsoppa. Sweden. No, man. No, you guys have been around too long to be making stuff like this, man. And China hasn't? I'm going to level with you. I don't know shit about China pre, and I'm not making a joke about Friends. Pre-Admiral Matthew Perry show. Wait, that's not even, wait, is that China or Japan? Where Admiral Matthew Perry showed up and said, could I be any more imploring you to open your ports or I'm going to hit you with cannons? I'm Admiral Matthew Perry. Could I be any more serious about opening your ports to world trade? That's Japan. Okay. I don't know shit about China until I don't know, man, the Kuomintang days. That's where I entered the story. I gotta read a book about Chinese history, man. I gotta catch myself up. Any in the Little Free Library? No, it literally all the books in the Little Free Library, as we mentioned, are Lonely Planet guides from 15 years ago, so they're not even relevant anymore because the world moves fast these days. Or shit that is about astral projection. Not to just do a callback to two different jokes that we had over the stream, but it's literally you can tell when someone went through a crisis of fate when there's 18 books about transcendental meditation in the Little Free Library next to a Lonely Planet guide about Thailand or India. The library itself tells a story. It's a very resonant thing. Korean fried chicken versus Really, really bad looking wrinkled hot dog. It's got to be Korean fried chicken. The dog looks like my pants when I wear skinny jeans, man. Bad looking. They really do be doing this stuff, man. The 360 dog. No, I mean, the chicken strips look a little thin for what I'm used to, but it kind of looks fire. They would definitely take that. Vendance fish with mashed potato. I would go crazy on that, but the world's not ready for that. Korean corn dog. I'm sorry. It's the streets are saying this might be the most millennial photo ever taken. And that's rude, and I apologize, but the nails, the Korean street food at an MLS game, the holy shit sauce, it's got everything, man. Obviously, we're going with this because I know the time we live in. Fish and chips that look pretty good. Yeah, it's going to be fish and chips. My perfect score? AI generated food item from a DoorDash ghost kitchen menu or beef stew. We're going to take beef stew on that one. But no, you deserve what you're going to fucking get. You deserve what you're fucking going to get. That's not real. That's nasty, man. That looks like an alien food. They're trolling. You're voting against your best interest. You voted for the robot. The last two were fucked up. I want a mulligan on the last two. I got the exact same guesses. I feel you, bro. They don't know what they're doing, man. They don't know what they're doing. The sauce is too much. Whatever. Your country's eating their food out of old newspapers. I don't have to. If you're not going to take yourself seriously, I don't have to take you seriously either. With its strong claim on the invention of coffee, a city on Yemen's Red Sea gave its name to what coffee-related word? Arabica. What? Mocha. Come on, man. I thought we were in there. Amazon spent $250 million in stock buying what website ranking company? That's Alexa, bro. That's a given. You weren't around, man. You weren't around with people who say, what's your fucking Alexa rank? Now Alexa's some shit that you smash into pieces so it doesn't listen to the private-ass conversations you're having with your family. Yeah, it used to be like it was like a ranking of a website's popularity on the internet. So you would be like, oh shit, this website has like an Alexa rank of like 1,200. It's popular as fuck, man. Yeah, it was like a page rank, exactly. I work in SEO and I didn't know that. That's crazy to me. I mean, I guess it's not your fault if you're like 24. It's like, how would I expect you to know that? There's lots of shit that was like, probably common knowledge in like 1950 that I don't know shit about. Every time I watch Classic Concentration, I'm like, what the fuck is an awl, man? AWL? What the hell is that thing, man? Apparently it was in every house back then. Remember websites? I'm still using them, man. I'm still going to Pajiba. We're bringing websites back, dude. You can do it. Still using RSS? Every day. Every damn day. Given their lyrics, by the release date of the movie they were made for, starting with the latest. City of Stars is from La La Land. So that's like 2018 or something. 2017 maybe. Sweep Again, and by then it's like 7:15. This is Tangled. That's like 2010. You better shape up because I need a man and my heart is set on you. This is Grease. This is from like the 80s. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious is Mary Poppins. That's the 60s. So I think this is Footloose. Zip, zap, zop, pop like a mop, scoot around the corner, move it to the groove, to the music. That sounds like Footloose to me. And then Make 'em Laugh, though everybody wants to laugh. Context clues are telling me that this is from the Joker 2. They're all wrong. But that means you go here. Yes, that's not from Joker 2. It's from Singing in the Rain, one of the most renowned movies of all time. All wrong is like the second best you could do because I knew that the order was like all right. I didn't know you were High School Musical, but I knew that the order was all right except for one. So all we had to do was move it down to the bottom, man. Idle tied back ponytail. Okay. So tied back is probably our direction. And I'm guessing we're manipulating ponytail to get a synonym for, or maybe we're manipulating idol to get a synonym for ponytail, which I wouldn't even know. A synonym for idol that comes from this spelled backwards. You know what? Let's take a hint on an indicator. Back and tail are our indicators. One tells us to reverse some letters, and the other tells us to take the last letter of a word. Lodi. Deity? Time? How do we get deity? Tide, spelled backwards, plus the last letter of pony equals deity. We're starting to think on the same level as the minute cryptic, man. And a deity is like an idol, not like an American idol, but like an idol of religiosity. The thing that pisses me off is the Globe and Mail cryptic crossword. I'm pretty sure that it's like from England, which adds an extra level of crypticness. Because sometimes you'll be like, man, I've been puzzling this one out for 5 minutes and I can't figure it out. Then you find out it's some word we don't even fucking use, man. Be called like a lorry smacker or something like that. I don't know what it is, man. They call the trunk the boot, man. They call your pussy a fanny. Like they don't know what they're eating their peas out of an old newspaper. They don't know what they're doing, and they've had forever to figure it out, okay? That's what pisses me off, is we've had no time and we've made it more optimized. And they've had all fucking millennium to get it set up, man. We got pubs that are older than your fucking country. Okay, first off, that doesn't offend me because I'm not a pub or a country. Secondly, if they've been around for so long, why are they serving these fucked up jellied eels and like battered sausages and shit? They should have come up with better food by now. You've had so long. Nah, it's chill over there. It's chill over there for the most part. I would eat some gooseberry fool. And you guys were crazy. You were crazy for fish and chips. You're the GOAT for that one. Toast sandwich? Shut up, man. Toast sandwich. Nephew said toast sandwich. I do like malt vinegar, though. I do like malt vinegar. You're not wrong about that. Do British people know it's crazy to go to a bar and buy grocery store potato chips? I'm not even saying, like, there's nothing reprehensible about it. It's just kind of insane to go to a bar and be like, give me 2 bags of chips off the wall. It's not crazy, it's normal. It's normal there. It's very weird in North America. Maybe we're weird. We don't do that here. And here's where I'm going to trap you conversationally. Because I'm going to say, here, bars have kitchens. And you're going to say, they have them here too. And I'm going to say, then why are they selling chips off the wall? Just get something from the kitchen, man. Because the food is jellied eels. Well. Unfortunately, Justin has fallen. After he did his bloke mode stream, he said, I take it all back. Mushy peas are actually awesome. Maybe I got to give him a chance. Sometimes you just want some walkers with your pints. They're called Lays, buddy. Okay? They're called Lays. Just so you know. They're not called walkers. That's a thing that you hold with your hands, and it kind of supports you while you're moving around. They're called Lays, all right? Oh, here we go. Lays is some day where you fly Hawaiian Airlines. They put it around your neck when you land. No, they're not. They're a potato chip. They are also that. But I did it first. So, nah, you're pretty chill over there. What's going on in the government of Keir Starmer? Globe and Mail seems pretty concerned that the government may face a vote of non-confidence, but I don't click on the articles because they're not, like, relevant to my life, to be honest. We don't talk about it? All right, I've been there. My government's been toppled by a vote of non-confidence a few times. It's actually like kind of a nice tool to have in the toolbox. Yeah, in the US, there's nothing you could do. People are just like, well, I guess we just got to wait it out. To be fair, that does happen in Canada as well, when you get like a majority government. But we haven't had one of those in like 10 years. Imagine ranked choice voting. Dude, I keep voting yes in the plebiscites, and the people keep letting me down. Probably not you, but like, be careful. If they ever do another one, this will be the 3rd time I voted for proportional representation instead of first past the post, and I'm getting increasingly good at it. What are we doing, man? This is the hardest course I've ever seen, okay? That's the shit. That's the shit right there. This that pink venom, bro. You know Blackpink? Yeah, now and then. Now and then. You'd be surprised the kind of shit a guy like me knows. He might be the GOAT. Look at that. A great recovery at the end. I don't want to see the representation of the graph here, but that's fine. Is it because your wife makes you listen to K-pop? Yeah, but some, like when I like the songs and I get in the car and it's playing K-pop, I don't tell it to change. Sometimes I just leave it on. I'll leave the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack on, man. There's some good ones in there. 1914 endings. Extinct animals of Canada. Bird extinctions. Historical foods in American cuisine. Oh, okay. Pleistocene first appearances. That narrows it down. As does taxa named by Carolus Linnaeus. A bird that was previously common in cuisine, but has now become extinct. You don't hear shit about pheasants anymore. It's a passenger pigeon, bro. We got pheasants in the UK. Well, okay, nobody asked you. Hamlet monologues, snow clones, Shakespearean phrases. Alas, poor Yorick, we hardly knew ye. You fucking something is rotten in the state of motherfucking Denmark. What's the most famous Hamlet quote? Out brief candle? Or is that's Macbeth, right? All the world's indeed a stage. It's not something's rotten in the state of Denmark, man. What the fuck am I gonna type here? All the world's a stage. Oh my God, it's fucking, I'm glue. I'm actually glue. To be or not to be. It's the most famous quote in Shakespearean history. God damn it. Japanese inventions. Barcodes. QR code. Oh, good. We're so back. He at least knows QR codes. He goes out to eat. 1890 paintings. I haven't gotten there yet, bro. I'm on the first of the great Chinese masters. I just finished Leonardo da Vinci. Raphael, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm on the first. I don't remember their name. I'm on the first of the great Chinese masters. And now I'm in Guelph. There were a bunch of people drinking in the hotel hallway at 2 a.m. Is this normal for Ontario? Sadly, yes. Especially if your hotel is a little shitty. But it should not be normal. You should call, if somebody works there overnight, you should call the front desk and be like, knock it off. Because that's unacceptable behavior. But it is kind of normalized, unfortunately. Snitch? Stop making noise in a like shared space at 2 a.m. Called twice, didn't do anything. That sucks ass, man. I'm sorry for you. That could ruin your stay. That's disgusting. Guelph's like that. Are you at the Howard Johnson? I've stayed there a few times. It wouldn't surprise me if I've drank in that hallway at 2 a.m. But they shouldn't do that. I don't have any excuse. My excuse is that I was 19. I just didn't care. Side view, single player, multiplayer. Came out on perhaps the Atari ST-STI or the Steletta view. Probably what Quentin Tarantino's bookmarks bar looks like. PC, DOS, Genesis. How about Aladdin? Disney's Aladdin, man. That's a platformer. My bad, y'all. It's a non-platformer side-scrolling game from 2008. It's Beautiful Joe 2. It's not, but it has fight. It's Castle Crashers, bro. No! It's a side-scrolling fighting game from 2008. I need the clue to narrow it down. Action fighting? I was hoping you would give me a developer. It could be Street Fighter 4. Maybe. It is Street Fighter 4. Huge. Sea Viper, bitch. Sea Viper. Been a while. I know all about Sea Viper and her Z inputs, man. I know all about that shit. I put that shit on everything. 2018, 2 billion views. Bad guy? Wait, hear me out here. Mommy doesn't know Daddy's getting hot at the hobby shop watching Dragon Ball Broly. I don't think that's it. But they don't even have it. And I'm pretty sure it's not that song, so... This to me sounds like that song from the Peloton that goes, when I met you in the summer. Summer by Calvin Harris. It's not that. Moody ass ringtone. Nothing's ringing any bells, chat. How about this? This shit sounds like it's from Final Fantasy VII, man. I have no... Charming, delightful? I don't even know what... happy? Charming. Lovely. Maybe it's Black Keys, Lonely Boy? Lovely. It was this. With God as my witness, I don't believe that I've ever heard this song in my entire fucking life, to be honest with you. I don't think I've heard it on the bus. I don't think I've heard it in a grocery store. I don't think I've heard it in a movie. I don't think I've heard it anywhere. 2.5 billion views. I'm sorry to this man. It could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. You definitely have? I don't think so, man. We're not running in the same circles. I'm listening to Fugazi on Galaxy Buds. You're listening to Billie Eilish and Khalid on what I'm assuming are AirPods. 2.2 billion views, 7 billion people on Earth. Sorry, we missed this one. You and me, handshake. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. I'm part of the 4.8 million that have never heard Lovely by Billie Eilish and Khalid. Okay, guys, today's the day we're bringing back more or less. Halle Berry is searched less than Bad Bunny. She's more famous to me, but he's much more famous objectively, I think. I got to read the question. Which has less monthly searches? I still believe it's Halle Berry. That's crazy to me. All right. Well, at least we didn't read the question wrong. Which has less monthly streams? Sadly, I'm going to assume Marvin Gaye is getting mogged by Young Thug. Maybe not, man. Maybe that's a lot. Oh, okay. We take those. Sadly. What's Marvin Gaye when he gets mogged by Young Thug be like, what's going on? What's going on? Less, Marvin Gaye probably gets mogged by Alicia Keys, sadly. Number one playlist for girl bosses locking in everywhere. More monthly streams. I know Shania Twain is really famous. I kind of feel like she's a relic of the 90s and 2000s. I think Marvin Gaye might mog. Scary, though. Scary. I'm going to say the Home Depot has less monthly streams than Marvin Gaye. That one seemed like an easy one. Less. Tina Turner will get mogged by Alicia Keys. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Paramore? I bet Paramore mogs Tina by a little bit. By a lot of it. By a lot of it. I almost clicked on the wrong one. That's a more or less classic. Less Tina Turner. Lil Wayne could do Proud Mary. Tina Turner could not do Lollipop. I'm going to say Tina Turner beats Dave. Easiest pick of my life when you don't know who Dave is. Less. Tina Turner. Shabuzi. This is the first time in my life I've ever seen Shabuzi. Next, I need to hear Bottoms Up, a drinking song, or whatever it is that's the most popular song that's ever been made. Now I know who Shabuzi is. I don't know what he sings yet, but apparently the song's very big. Is that the one that's like, it's like a bow bow in a flip cup. It's like a date night at the Applebee's. Come to my place, we'll microwave some mac and cheese. Like a dip set with my dipstick. Is it that? That's Walker Hayes, apparently. Okay. We're going Tina Turner, less monthly streams than Shabuzi. Bottoms Up, a tipsy song. Oh, we're in the top 0% of players. They're saying we're the best players who have ever done it. The best players who have ever done it. Okay. Higher rating, Purge or Transformers? Purge 1. I'm not even sweating the 5.7. I know it mogs Transformers easily. You got to be pretty ass to get under a 6 on IMDb. I don't know shit about Cyrano, man, but I gotta assume that the Purge will beat it in being worse. Okay, lower rating, Purge. Dune Part 1 should be at an 8.5. The Father, the Purge is lower. There's no doubt about it. Masterful portrayal by Anthony Hopkins. Never seen it. In the name of it's going to be The Purge with a lower rating, I'm afraid. It's going to be The Purge by a mile. It's the easiest quiz of my life, man. Good time. It's going to be The Purge by a mile, man. And the good time being that low just pisses me off because there's all people being like, the movie's too stressful. It's The Purge. This is a popcorn classic. It's higher rating. You almost got me. You almost got me. That's Bong Joon-ho. It's considered the worst Bong Joon-ho by most people. There's no shot it clears Pirates 1. I don't even like the Pirates movies, but there's no shot that Pirates 1, I mean, I'm putting respect on it. You're thinking of Mother? My bad, I forgot that I can speak Korean fluently. I automatically translated. Totoro's going to clear Uma by a mile. I might be the best to ever do it. 2 perfects. The movie one was a joke. The movie one was actually offensive to me. I know, top 0.01%, or 0.00%. I literally don't exist. The limit does not exist, man. You were a glitch. I spent so much time trying to think, trying to reason how you could exist. Then it struck me. What does Mr. Smith say? Mr. Anderson. Is there a Mrs. Horny Mr. Smith? Is there a Mrs. Anderson? Mr. Anderson. What good is... I'm not going to go there. It's good. What good is my cock going to do you when you don't have an ass? And then Neo goes, What? And then he pulls his pants down and spreads his cheeks for the camera, and you see the skin start to like cover up his asshole. No! What the fuck? What's Simvictor? What's wrong? If they did it like a horny Matrix, which is how the bit started. You know how at the start of the Matrix, he gets captured by the agents, he's in interrogation, and he's like, I'm not talking till I have my phone call. And then he goes, what good is it? Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what good is a phone call when you have no ability to speak? He says it, I can't say the word. If you're Australian, you could say it. He says he's serving when he says it. Like the whole time he's serving. When you have no ability to, when you are unable to speak. And he almost hits him with like a YouTube thumbnail face. Isn't the Matrix already horny? Only I mean, there's implied romance in the first one. The second one is overtly horny in Zion. Yeah. And the whole thing is like a sexual metaphor. But the first Matrix is not. And by the way, horniness, I don't think it's a deplorable impulse. A movie could be horny and still be awesome. There's lots of them. But the first movie, I don't think it's horny. They just wear a lot of leather. The second movie's definitely horny. The Merovingian makes a cake that gives a lady an orgasm. And they show it in ones and zeros. Blew my fucking mind, man. I'll have what she's having. When an ugly dude orders the female orgasm cake. Might we recommend the pistachio ice cream for the gentle sir? Might we recommend the tiramisu? The tiramisu that makes your cock grow 2 inches. The affogato that makes you shit your pants. Might I recommend? I'm losing it, man. You know what? That might just be regular affogato if you're lactose intolerant and you're sensitive to caffeine. That's true. Can you get a decaf affogato? Can I say something but preface it by saying I love and support all vegetarians and vegans? Don't you hate it when you're at a restaurant and you find the dessert that you want and then you realize it's made with plant-based ice cream? Fuck you. Yes, it's the worst. Yes. We hate that shit too. Oh, I'm glad, okay? It's not me against you on this one. I'm just like, it just sucks when you're like, wow, that looks really fucking good. Why the fuck is it made with plant-based ice cream, man? That shit would go fucking amazing with real ice cream. But they don't have like a real ice cream analog. So then you end up being like, well, just take the check. I'll send you over to my wife's stream. She's playing the Lookler. Enjoy yourself. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm not gonna promise RuneScape, man. I just gotta find the right day where I nut up and play some full sausage RuneScape. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow regardless. Goodbye. Probably. I hear the rice cooker going upstairs. We probably got time to play some Bandle. Rice cooking deserves a tasty rice. Do, 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 do. You know what I'm talking about? REM poster? The washed rice in the basin, heating up so slow. Cook it with pressure so the water goes. Every molecule soaks into a grain of rice, and it gets so much softer. Rice cooking up that rice. Dinner's coming soon. That song is supposed to be Night Swimming by REM, but with the lyrics changed to be about rice cooking. Why is your REM also Belle and Sebastian? We should be so lucky. That'd be like, Judy cooked the saddest rice. Cooked it in a pot when she was young. She couldn't afford a rice cooker. She had to cook it on the stove for once. Judy never ate her rice except when she was eating. Sorry.